Hello everyone! Welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. Last time, we did... what's it called? Crystal Dream Lake. This time, I think I want to try and, clean up some of the, other locations and stuff, because we kind of... I feel like we're a bit underpowered. We've got 66 unspent XP. School armor... We don't want to, because it feels like we're a bit underpowered and we barely got through those fights last time. Let's see. Oh! We had a book we hadn't read. Touching the shaky book makes your hands start shaking in a way that's... you are surprised to find is really cool. Go to skill Jazz Hands. Increase your moxie by 3. If held until longer, could probably increase. Okay. Okay, 75. I wonder if we wait XP wise to get to 75 to upgrade. Yeah, I say we or maybe Flute's actually better to heal more HP every round. I think that's probably better. I think we save 75 so that we can upgrade Flute. Let's go to this cathedral. Obi stops you and calls your attention to a small park that the two of you are walking past. Look, there's a fair number of folks out today. Are we in a hurry? Guess not. Why? He pulls out his oboe out of his case and then drops 2 meat in his hat and hands it to you. I'm thinking it's a crying shame to waste such an opportunity. Ooh, good idea. I'm in town for a free lunch. Hey now, it took me years to practice to learn to shoot this horn. That ain't free, savvy? Yeah, that's a good point, sorry. Yeah, don't worry. Let's put some swing in these cats' step. You pass the hat while Obi belts out some tunes, and the two of you split the take afterwards. Continue on your way. Awesome. So that's actually... We could probably use... If we... Oh, wait, it's a combat skill, so... Oh, right, we have the whistle now. Oh, we got that at the end, which... yeah, we're gonna be in a much better shape. Ooh! Hey, this looks like hobo code. Translate it. Code says, meat stash, 4th tree to the left of church. Back row. 4th tree to the left of the church. There's a little hole in the street. This must be the hobo code was talking about. See what's inside. Oh, it's a wallet. It's an old wallet. Hey, a leather wallet worn thin from years of being sat on. Maybe there's some meat left in it. Loot it. You rifle through the wallet. There's nothing interesting unless you're interested in a bunch of meat. 130 meat. Yes. Lightning. Looks like a lightning struck tree. Okay. Saint Polycarp. Oh, there's a hymnal. Unpleasant hymnal. There's something unsettling about this book of hymns. Maybe it's the fact that every instance of the word God has been replaced with some kind of weird shifting ink blot thing. Crack it open to deal your muscle and spooky it's a off... Oh! To deal your muscle and spooky damage. That's funky. This is a cathedral's font, or more properly, typeface fish. You got a handful of holy water. Probably shouldn't tempt fate anymore. It's a vicar who seems agitated about something. Talk to him. Hello there. Oh, no. What am I supposed to do? I was going to ask if everything's okay, but plainly not. No, sorry, didn't see you there. Services are canceled for the moment. What's the matter? One of the urns has been stolen from the catacombs. Stolen! This tiny cathedral has catacombs? Well, it sounds nicer than basement. Are they particularly important ashes? Saint or someone? Oh my goodness, we're going to keep the relics of a saint in a little cathedral like this. Our urns are just the ashes of former vicars and community leaders and so on, but they're all important in their own way. And the bishop is due to arrive for an inspection soon. Funny how bishops always seem to be just about to arrive for an inspection somewhere. What? I'll look into it for you. Oh, thank you so much. Here, I'll unlock the door so you can have a look. Mind your step on the way down. Please, those stairs are old and steep. Alright? Please don't disturb the altar. Head down. Fancy pedestal with an urn on it. Fancy pedestal with an urn. Pedestal with nothing. Patch of tomb moss growing on the wall here. Guest book, read it. Last 3 visitors were Donk Hufferberry, visiting from Saskatoon. Well, that seems like a dead end. They sure have some weird names up in Canada. Charles Wallace. Huh, that's the address of the antique store. You'll have to ask Charles about that the next time you see him. Ooh. Captain Augustus Dirch. This one might be worth following up. Sign the book. Sign your name and address after all the others. It's a very old manhole cover. It's a big crate full of identical empty burial urns. Must be spares. Okay. Ding, ding. Okay. Let's go to Dirch. Some amateur wit has penned a mild bon mot on the wall of a bathroom stall. Well, you smile but do not laugh. Make the bon mot dear. Ha! Now the bathroom goers. That'll get the bathroom goers roaring. Oh, okay. Right. Why do all those rocks in his yard have creepy glyphs painted on them? Weird. Why is this one smoking? This rock has seen me. Comfort it. They reassure the rock that everything is going to be okay, and it sloughs off some of its rage. It's phlogistic resin. Phlogistic resin. Of all the debunked theories of how fire works, this one is the one we've agreed to pretend is true. Oh, this rock has a date printed on it. 11/10/82. Jot it down. Okay, got it. Probably shouldn't just barge in. Knock. Hey, wait, what's it? Congratulations! You won a sweepstakes. Fat chance never won nothing, didn't? Hey, answer those 2-6 to host. Grab. I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. It's nobody here but me in this 4 urns? 5 urns. Go away. I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Don't want any. Buzz off. A milkman or milkwoman got your milk. I didn't drink that fat water. Get lost. I'll come back later. Okay. Oh, the date means that we probably have to... I'm thinking we have to go and look it up. Was it Snackle Mills that had all the files with dates in it? I don't remember. I can't correct an IRS agent. Okay. Squirm under here. Ooh. Shiny. The loose sugar. Oh. Alright, we didn't kill all these guys. Ow. Cha-cha-chow! Jazz hands! Tends to hit... I'm gonna deal 13 damage, so... Sweet! He's gonna deal 6 hot damage. This tends to heal... Tends to heal... 3 physical, 3 bleeding. He's gonna take 6 damage, but also continue to take damage. Now, Turt Burkinson! No, Obi! Oh, I could just keep doing this. Jazz hands. 16 damage to it. Ah, 3 damage, I can take that. Thank you. I'm gonna hypnotize him to get his stats down. Although it doesn't really matter. To it. This freaking whistle is so powerful. Granted, Jazz Hands makes it much better. Left those doughboys in the dust. I think it's flour. Turt Birkinson got around there. Shelf is laden with bags of expired flour. Take some. Mana-enriched flour. Ever since the advent of mass-produced magical flour, the cost of fire insurance has skyrocketed. Some miscellaneous chemicals. Let's get some fancy food. A Hot Pocket. I don't have anything. Great. Going to the boss's office. Leader of the Doughboys. Identifiable by the fact that he has a greasier hat and more rivets on his jacket than the other Doughboys. If not by the fact that he's in the manager's office. Doesn't notice you when you enter. He appears to be focused on several large piles of wet bread and dough lying on the ground around him. Weird. If you're interested in the history of the Oceanston e-baking industry, this shelf of receipts would be a treasure trove. You are not. Oh, there's a weird space orb. This doughboy has not taken notice of you, but he's probably not so dense that you can get any closer to him before he does approach him. What the? Who the hell are you? Halva isn't really bread. Oh, fine. Get the halula out of here then. What's halula? It's sort of a Chilean flatbread. I feel like you're really scraping the bottom of the biscuit barrel with that one. Get out of here, or else I'm gonna beat the clay out of you. I don't know. I felt like what I was doing with him wasn't working, so I'm switching accents. It's... Oh, that's much better. What are you doing with all these piles of dough? That's not business of yours. But I'm perfecting my recipe for bread golems, so I'm gonna be running this town. Oh yeah? You and what army? Me and my army of bread golems. Were you not listening? I probably shouldn't let you get away with this. You'll be lucky to get away with your arms and legs. Rise, my minions! Rise! He waves his arms wildly, and the bread dough around him congeals into 2 large bread golems. Uh-oh. Don T thought you could use some assistance. Oh, great. I get one mob of help to defeat the other. Alright. I think we want to add flute to the soundtrack to heal everyone. I'm gonna deal 10 damage. Sweet! No, Obi! Ow. He's got 11 HP, but... and 3. Bleeding is much better, I feel, unless like something's immune to the physical part of it. The physical aspect of it. Bang. I'm glad that I got associated with the mob. This would not come to bite me at all. Thanks, Turt. Yeah, I'm gonna add sax to the soundtrack. Yeah, either one of those being better will just help a lot. Obi. Yeah, kill the one that's trying to kill you, please. Even Turt can survive that much damage now. Great. Bang. Dead. We won! Looks like those golems were only half-baked. See, bought his pants. Mysticality, great. And more mana-enriched flour. Boss's desk, rifle through it. Ooh, the doughboy recipe. Found the recipe for the blob guys that the doughboys have as familiars. Ooh. Don't remember what... if I know any reason to have that. Where the... It's a weird shadow pocket or pouch or something. Reach inside. That seems like a really bad idea, are you sure? Yes. I can't stress enough that you shouldn't do this, or maybe it might give you some kind of shadow disease, or it might... No, do it. Well, alright, it's on your head, or hand, rather. Don't go crying to me if something horrible happens, whatever. You stick your hand in the hole, grab the first thing your fingers brush against, and yank it back out. A shadow hot dog. The shadowy pocket vanishes with an unworldly pop. A sausage-shaped hole in reality has been placed into your regular hot dog bun for your convenience. Increase your muscle by 1 and the damage of your melee weapons. Great. Side quests. The mob wants you to clear their vampires out of Crystal Dream. And I need Dirch's. Okay. Well, that wasn't it. Was it the fridge factory that had it? Oh, a pebble next to the sidewalk catches your eye. Using that exact same eye, you determine that it's no ordinary pebble. It's a petrified espresso bean. Grind it up. Great. Energizing powder. Was it the fridge factory that had the... Something had, like, an employee manifest. Like, a list of... Oh, I can't fish in the mid. I was hoping that, like, this... Okay, it wasn't the fridge factory. Where was it? I swear it was... Somewhere we had, like, a list of dates and stuff. Can't be there. I don't think it's urns. It's just... Here for familiar melody. I mean, it's a memory for some on the right way. Memory. Taps 1 foot in thought for a moment, then his eyes brighten and snaps his fingers, climbing up onto some trash bins. He pulls down a box that was wedged behind some drain pipes. Ah, what a thing to forget. Come to Papa, baby. What's that? Opens the box, revealing some smaller boxes than some tin cans. Genuine Cola Wars rations, pork and beans, hardtack bread, a whole can of cola syrup, and carbonated tablets. You were in the war? Nope, I can carry you too, but my feet are flat. Plus I got a conscientious objector status on account of being a pepper. This stuff is army surplus I stashed away against leaner times. You aren't planning on eating that, are you? Oh, even in cans, it's still 10 years old at least. The beans and bread, no. The syrup, though, this stuff don't go bad. It goes good. He pulls out a church key and punches a hole in the can. And takes a swig. His eyes go wide. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Obi's max HP increased by 5. I'll take your word for it. No, this is just... Okay. Shadow milkshake. I don't even remember what was there. Was it somewhere in Plunkett? Look, there's a fair number of folks out. We in a hurry? Oh, yep. Let's busk a bit. Don't Texas instruments. You know what? If you watched the previous, you know what I'm talking about, right? There was like that one place that you went to. Oh, promo code. Sandwich April. Yeah, more dates. Here it is. Okay, April 18th, 1858. You're really starting to enjoy doing this kind of research. Newshound. You've gained XP for learning new things. Oh, that's cool. Okay, it's on Plunkett Street. I need to remember that. A flattened sandwich has been carefully concealed in the folder of that date. So that's what the code was all about. A pressed ham panini. November 10th, 1882. Cover story for that date is the singing of the cod of what whaling vessel that operated off the coast of Ocean City. The story says that the wreck only had one survivor, Captain Augustus Dirch. Despite his best efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported to shore by a friendly otter. How simultaneously tragic and adorable. Ooh, April 18th, 1906. Frisco Frights. The morning at 5:12 Pacific Standard Time, and the city of Frisco was rocked by a massive earthquake, the magnitude of which its science has not yet agreed upon a method of measuring. The initial death toll is estimated at as many as 500, though that number will certainly increase due to the fires currently raging across the city. There have been strange scattered reports from witnesses who claim to have observed unusual phenomena such as beams of black light, subsonic laughter, and soul-rending nightmares. Though our editors wished to point out that Frisconians are known for their fondness of psychedelic intoxicants. Well, that's ominous. Ooh. I'm just like, I love reading this stuff. And we're getting XP for it. This morning, a new sculpture was revealed in Goldthwaite Park, donated by Ocean City Comptroller Margaret Smudged. This sculpture, which consists of 5 jagged pointed rocks arranged in a rough circle on a small concrete plinth, has been variously described as avant-garde, thrillingly pointy, and fine, I guess. Wait, you're writing this down? Hi, Mom. By interested onlookers. Okay. Right. So we now know more about... Fast-talking salesman approaches you and starts his pitch before you can even cross the street to avoid him. Say there, would you like to purchase a set of encyclopedias? No, God, no, hell no, absolutely, hell no. I thought you might say that. Understandable, understandable. What if I told you this was no ordinary encyclopedia? You think that's something you're likely to tell me? As likely to be certain. Step a little closer, would you? You would. Yep, it's a church. Oh. This is no collecting of boring facts. This is an encyclopedia of blue humor, a multi-volume collection of the lewd and lascivious, a trove of truly tasteless treasure, a set of books of dirty jokes. Precisely, it's yours for the obscenely low price of 200 meat. Shop. Oh my gosh. Actually, you know what? The ability to have a skill that gives me sleaze armor in case. I hate that I'm buying a book of, like, filth, but sure. Are you done here? What are you waiting for? I want to watch you read it. Slowly back away. Oh, I see. The world's sleaziest jokes called from the world's sleaziest toys it stalls. If you can stomach these, there won't be much left in heaven or earth that could scandalize you. Be shocked. And the elder said, why under the wig of a wig, my dear? Huh? Wait. Oh no, that's disgusting. Okay. Still a lot of filth to wade through here. Alright. I want to... I wonder if I could... It's 5 mysticality. I wonder if I could get that. Flute. Let's upgrade Soothing Flute so we heal more. I'm going to describe this as dryly as possible because you clearly don't deserve jokes anymore. You study the chart and improve your skill. Soothing Flute has been upgraded. Discard the book in a non-humorous way. What? And we can't afford to do that yet. Do we have any gear that increases our mysticality? Other than, Ooh! Yes, let's sharpen our embarrassing whistle. So it does even more damage. That would increase it by 1. I don't think that's good. So we could do that to increase it by 1, and then increase it by another one, and that just changes it. I am barely off from it, actually. Knock. Dude, I want to ask you about the Picard. Alright, you better come in. Back above the urn says 5th sit. Barnacle face, less handsome Jeff, peg like Johnny, I see. Short wooden table, there's an old tarnished silver tray on top, but it's empty. Salt. Yes, there's fish in this, like, just pot. Some spearmint taffy. Nightstand looks like it was dredged up from an old shipwreck. There's a number lamp on top of it. Examine the lamp. Simple device. Glass vessel filled with whale blubber, or with a wick stuck in it. Blubber lamp really rolls off the tongue, though. Just a really delightful phrase. Just say it. Blubber lamp. I love it. Say it again. Blubber lamp. Delightful, say it again. Blubber lamp. Delightful, say it again. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. This just keeps getting blubber lamp. 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 Oh, you're no fun. You've got work to do. Great cat. Try to pet it. Guys, away from touch. Ishmael. Jessica, I didn't mind. I think the cat dragged it in. Oh, so I said, yes, don't remember the question. Hey, a new fishing rod. An old gray bearded man in a sea captain's hat is glaring at you suspiciously. What do you want? Well, I'm here from Ocean City Watch While you know the newspaper. Don't trust the newspaper, nor newspaper reporters either. Well, nor otters. Fortunately, I'm only one of those 3 things. Can I ask you about the poor cod? Ain't nothing to say. Storm blew up unexpected. We hit a funny rock. All hands lost. That was decades ago. Why are you bothering now? What was funny about the rock? You ever seen a 30-foot black basalt obelisk straight up out of the what? Can't say I have. Me neither. And it ain't it'd been sailing that route for years. So I guess what you said funny you didn't mean is haha. What's the rocks in your front yard? Don't know nothing about those except for the date marker I put. Did they really just come with the house? New one pops up every once in a while. What's that got to do with anything? Okay. How many were you and your crew? It was Pegleg, Handsome Jeff, and less Handsome Jeff, and old Barnacle Face. Looks a scan. That's at the row of urns. And the other one. So 5. What was the 5th sailor's name? I don't recall. He was new. Just signed on for that last voyage. Didn't talk much. Eerie fella, to be honest. Eerie. Spooky, and that's all I gotta say about him. You have a lot of urns. Crew's bodies washed ashore after a time. Didn't figure they'd want a sea burial after what happened, so I had him cremated. Well, except that 5th feller were never found. I ain't recall how that urn got here. He was a member of the crew, right and proper though, so he got as much right to be here as any of them. Did he visit the little cathedral? Sure. Used to go and pay my respects once in a while back before my knees started acting up. Got plenty of urns. Talk to you right here though. You talk to the urns. Yep, we shoot the breeze. Relive old glories and such. You say that like they talk back. They do, and I can see from your face that you don't believe me, so I ask you. So you can ask him yourself, landlubber. I guess I'll have a chat with your urns then. Fine, but if you got any more questions for me, ask him now. I'm tired of all this chit chat. Peg like Johnny. Hello? Anybody there? You look around to make sure the captain's asleep, then mutter roughly to the urn. Oh, there, Johnny. You can speak freely now, sir. I got rid of that old no-good landlubber. Yar, Captain, what do I want anyhow? Ah, nothing of import. Your basic landlubber prattle. Trying to sell newspapers and that. Paid no mind, never mind. Aye, aye, Captain. So, how are things? Aye, no problem, Captain. Everything's shipshape. Always happy to chew the sea biscuit too. Let's reminisce. Great, I love hearing stories of nautical adventure. Anyway, why don't you tell me how you got the name Peg Leg Johnny? Ah, it's because my leg, right. Got a peg leg. Sure, how'd you get it? I got it because I lost the original leg. I assume so. But how? Well, weren't you there when it happened? Time for my nap. Handsome Jeff. How be doing there, Handsome Jeff? Smooth sailing, Captain. I've had like talking over old times. Sure, I mean, yar, why not? Right then, which particular yarn from your past have you got in mind? Oh, actually, let's talk about you. Me? Me? This fellow next to you is last house of Jeff, yay. So this judgment of your relative for appearances is literal or more of an ironic reversal sort of deal, yar. Well, you never... Wait a minute. Don't you remember what we actually look like? Oh, of course now. Gotta do... Bye. Anything on your mind, Captain? Well, like what? I don't know if you want to wax nostalgic about old times or anything, alright. Right, so, Yar. So... Alright, those old times, right? Yes, right, Yar, Captain. Those old times we had to get, sure, many of them. Anyway, I'm glad we had... Okay. Barnacle face. Going alright. Hey, Captain, nary a cloud in the sky. Good, great. Are you in a shouting mood? Sure, Yar. Oh, you know me, Captain, a man of few words and all. Happy to listen, all right. I was actually wondering about your name a little bit there. Barnacle face, what about it? Well, I was wondering why, I mean, of course I know, but you've had it, you seem like... I mean, you never actually said, that is, you've never asked before, so I've thought you already... Right, but obviously if I already... Anyway, if you're not comfortable, said Yar... Fits it. So, Sailor, how goes it? I'd ask what's new, but you're not the talkative one, are you, matey? Suppose you never were, come to that. So, well, as you were then, I could use some smokes, Captain. What smokes? As in cigarettes? Aye. What does an urn want with cigarettes? Well, alright then. Leave them on the table like usual, please. Yar. Okay. I need to acquire cigarettes. Which I might be able to find at a shop somewhere, maybe in Plunkett Street. This is a whole thing. Slimy tentacles. Oh, great. Three HP every round is good. Let's get healing. Sweet. Alright, one. Let's just do that. Thanks, Turt. Acts of violence. Kill that one. And Obi, you kill that one. Oh wait, they do sleaze damage. I should have given my thing to give sleaze armor. Not like it matters now. Tweet! Tentacle skin hat band. Adds spooky armor to a hat. Cool. Ooh. Tentacle house. I don't want to read what it just implied. Suplus. Sky. My name's Scott. Oh, I'm ambivalent about war. Interest you in any fight. See what's for sale. Do you have cigars? No. Oh, so I could have gotten, like, better equipment here. Ooh. Oh, cigarettes. Let's get that as well. Ooh. Oh, stench armor's good. Okay. Yeah, I should have visited there ages ago. Okay, let's go back to Dirch's house. Great. I should have read that book, whatever. Add healing. They all really want Obi dead. Can heal him a bit. Let me increase my moxie with my jazz hands. Hit that one. He's trying to hit Obi. It's fine. I'll bleed the shadowy orb. Jazz hands again. Slide whistle. No. Probably could have saxophone bro instead. The nice one about Reed Slice though is that it always will at minimum deal 2, so if his main attack gets reduced too much. Hey, Turk got more HP. Hey doll, let's shoot fat a bit. Ooh. How you doing there, Obi? Doing just fine. The more exercise than I'm used to, strictly speaking, but I'm used to hoofing it, so it ain't no thing. Gonna show these dirty so-and-sos a real bum's rush. Obi will now act earlier in combat. That's pretty good. Cause like, that means he can get bleed off quicker. That's really nice. Put a cigarette on the tray and quickly hatch a plan. Approaching the 5th urn, you put on Captain Dirch's voice. Matey, your smokes are on the table as you wanted. Appreciate it, Captain. Then you hide behind the captain, who's snoring in his chair. After a time, the bookcase slides aside. An unshaven, shifty-looking guy pokes his head out and glances around surreptitiously, and then tiptoes over to the table, picks up the pack of cigarettes, and turns to the secret door of the bookshelf. Slide shut behind him. Well, what do you know? Inspect the bookcase. But it's locked in place, there must be a catch. Practical secret doors. Oh. So you pull the book off the shelf and nothing happens. You flick. If the book open and start rifling through the pages until you find one with the page corner turned. A diagram on the page shows 3 most common unobtrusive latch mechanisms for bookshelf-based secret doors, and on closer inspection, the bookcase is using the second one. Nice. Salute to all these dead soldiers. Maybe this guy thinks it's treasure, but it looks like trash to you. Hey, what are you doing in a... Were you seriously about to ask me what I'm doing in here? Yeah, even if I was saying it sounds stupid. How do you find it, me? I hid and watched you when you came up for your smokes. Oh, that was you, huh? Thought Cat Upton's voice didn't quite sound right. So what's the deal? It's basically just what it looks like. Looks like you're hiding in this old man's house to rob him while he sleeps. In that case, it's not all what it looks like. I'm listening. I'll admit, I was planning on robbing him. I figured an old sea captain must have a secret treasure, right? He wasn't a pirate. No, it turned out he was just a lonely old man with nobody to talk to except, well, his old sailing buddy. So I started hanging out back here and chatting with him through the wall. He didn't find it strange. He was a little spooked at first, but once I got a handle of how different voices should sound and learned enough to keep up with the anecdotes, he relaxed. It's nice to have someone to talk to, even if the situation's kind of weird, right? So that's all, you just do this because you feel sorry for him? Yeah, well, I won't pretend I don't like having somewhere to stay rent-free, and his pension from the shipping company and he's pretty good, and his short-term memory is kind of bad, so he doesn't pay much attention to the fact that he's buying food for 2 people. Huh. He's a good guy and it's an easy life. Don't screw it up for us, okay? Wait, what's it to you anyway? I'm here about the stolen urn. Oh yeah, that was probably a mistake. You mentioned the 5th sailor a few times, so I thought he might like to have the whole crew together, you know? So I lifted a random urn from that little cathedral to fill the spot. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Vicar needs it back. Okay, it'll be weird if it just vanishes though. Can you swap it for another one? The captain doesn't open them, so won't notice if there's no ashes. Alright. Weird, but okay. Let's go back to Polycorp. Carp. Elderly man. Oh, right, it's the someone trying to use this as a payphone. Fairy learn. Let's go back to Dirches once again. 2 goblins wearing shorts and suspenders and carrying, you know those little things like those marching band things? They're like an upright harp, except instead of strings they have metal xylophone bars. Those things. Anyway, those goblins are carrying those and they interrupt you. Hi, hello. What's up? You're intruding on the territory of the Glockens Inn. I don't know what a Glocken is. We are Glockens, we vote. We are the toughest street gangs in Ocean City. What do you think about it? I don't feel particularly threatened. What? That is totally incorrect. I like your xylophones though. What? Xylophones? These are Glocken spheres that we have. Oh, Glockens. I get it now. I am so outraged over you. I think we shall a mugging do. Trick them. A mugging, eh? Alright, give me your wallets. What? I thought it was vice versa. You give us your wallet. My wallet? Why do I give you my wallet when you're the ones who were insulted? That makes a lot of sense. Very good. Here's my wallet. And I have ein Glockenwert. Great. Fine mugging all around. Well done. You all shake hands. The goblins stroll away happily, playing sprightly jingly music on their glockenspiels. Okay. Right. Do you switch up the 5th urn? Oh, not yet. Wait. Yeah, I did. Everything's Jake. Look, this is really shady and weird. You should just be honest with the guy. Yeah, I guess you're right. I gotta build up to it, though. If I just pop out the bookshelf at him, he's liable to have a heart attack or try to kill me. Alright, well, good luck. Right. Let's go back to the church again. Unexpectedly surrounded by 3 Glocklins. Is it? This is a muggly. We insist on it that you to all of us your meat give. Huh? What? All of it? That's crazy. Yes, it's a little extreme. Say we instead for meat? No. Oh, Obi going first is so good. Okay, you have the most HP, so bleed immediately. Okay. Sacks, so they take damage. Deal 11 damage, so we'll kill this guy because he's going last. Oh, that guy didn't bleed from himself. Okay. If they can do that, then I'm just gonna do this. Thanks, Turk. Heal. Did Turk just look? Just switch his body around? What the heck? Wow, you won. The goblins gave her away. One of them drops a piece of paper that appears to be a map to their hideout. Ooh. Glockenspiel store. I know, like, it's a cool thing where, like... Oh, wait, we should probably just give it to the vicar. Found missing ashes yet. Here you go. Wonderful! I'll get these polished and reinstalled right away. Blessing upon you, my child. In fact, let me make that blessing literal. Here, I have some holy water of Saint Polycarp here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Takes a little bottle of water and splashes some on your forehead. Ed. Your forehead has been anointed with the blessing of Saint Polycarp, the patron saint of bodybuilders. Ow, that burns a little. Say, whose ashes are in that urn anyway? Fortunately, we don't know his name, but he was a sailor who washed ashore near here after a shipwreck. Some of the locals took him in, but he didn't survive the night. Poor fellow, he was interred here as an act of charity. Wait, was that about 50 years ago, give or take? No, it was more like 300 years ago. Interesting. Relieved looking vicar. Oh, that's just a perk now that we have. Awesome. We have 28 XP. Let's get this mysticality. I think just having it. And then we can make our mysticality really high so we can read that book. Handgun's Tale. Contains some very technically complex descriptions of advanced shooting techniques. Study them. Advanced handgunnery. Increased range attacks. Yes! Awesome! You commit the techniques to memory and then practice them by shooting the book to pieces with the nearest convenient handgun. Awesome. Orchestra Strike. Study the ways in which an army uses controversial music to demoralize and injure enemy soldiers. It's kind of funny what counted as controversial music when this manual was written. Orchestra Strike. Deals 5 physical damage. There's an appendix full of charts of frequencies in which bones they'll shatter if you play them loudly enough. You could memorize them. 100, granted, that will make it deal 7 damage. 75 to increase jazz hands. 75 to, yeah. 40 to increase that. What would jazz hand? Oh my gosh, increase it by 2 more. Now I won't know where the Glockenspiel store is. Awesome. Alright. Cool. Now we can go... Well, now that we're done with the Polycarp thing, let's go to the Glockenspiel store. As you're walking past this one of Ocean City's many disused public urinals, you notice that one has been filled up with ice cubes. As you investigate further for some reason, you notice that one of them is just an ice cube, but a frozen rock. Collect it. Oh, frosty flakes. Great. As soon as they notice you, these guards start playing a menacing tune on their Glockenspiels. Well, as menacing as tunes as possible to play on a Glockenspiel. Anyway, which is honestly not particularly menacing, but their intent is clear. Talk to them. Hey, hello, what want you? Well, I want to buy a Glockenspiel. You have a good taste in musical instruments, but our Glockenspiels are not for sale. Oh, come on, everything has a price. The price of a Glockenspiel is no meat. 9 meat! I'll pay you 9 meat for one. That joke does not work, even. I want to look at the building behind you. The old Glockenspiel shop. That is our hideout. You are in there, not allowed. Please. No, it is only for gang members. That is the whole point of a hideout. I do like that the literacy and speaking ability of goblins is increased, but it's still not perfect from West of Loathing. I want to talk to your boss. Have an appointment? No. Can I make one? No. Nothing in particular, I guess. Okay. Auf Wiedersehen. Gesundheit. I want to fight you. Doesn't want. They're just gonna hit Obi with it. Let's slice and bleed. Oh wait, they're immune to bleeding, right? Because they're goblins. Of course they are. I'm stupid. All right. Let's add some flute to the background. And then I can deal 12 damage, so I'm gonna kill this guy. We'll kill the dude with the most health. Probably should have killed the buffer. Oh, we can survive hits now. That's nice. Okay, they're immune to bleed. Awesome. I'm gonna add Sax so that Obi can hit that guy. Actually, I'll kill that guy and Obi can hit the other guy. I probably could just increase my stats or decreased his. But it's fine. Got it. Turk got +1 total stats. Awesome. Oh, beehive. I remember this place added a huge wasp nest in case the keep out sign wasn't sufficient. Glockins have really bled this store dry. This goblin looks a bit tougher than the others. Also, they're at the back of the room, so they're probably the boss. They look both delighted and outraged to see you. Since that's a tricky combination of emotions to imagine, let's just go with excited. As you step up closer to speak to the goblin, you notice that they appear to be wearing an authentic German lederhosen. Rather than the makeshift shorts and suspenders get the other Glockins are wearing. Not that you're an expert in traditional European fashion or anything, you know. They sneer at you with glittering eyes. So, you break into my house and beat off my gods together? Think you can counter the boss of Glocklin's defeat? You pause upon... actually, I just want to talk. Ha! You think goblins are pretty stupid, I bet, but you have one other thing coming. If I don't feel like having a conversation about goblin intelligence, can I just say yes and then we can fight? Sure! No, I think goblins aren't dumb as they seem. Oh yes, what? Yes. Oh yes. What? Know you about it then? Well, I read in a magazine article about it once. A lot of it went over my head, but basically since goblins are fungal creatures instead of mammals, their brains work pretty differently. And they find it really hard to extrapolate from familiar experiences to unfamiliar ones. So when they are dealing with novel situations, they tend to just make wild guesses about how they're supposed to behave. Oh, I'm actually surprised. Furthermore, because of the way they pass knowledge to their children, goblins are always really excited about having lots of novel experiences. So, they're constantly putting themselves in situations where they have no idea what to do deliberately. Okay, in fact, you know much about it. I'm a little impressed. Why you know so much about these things? I was stuck in a dentist waiting room for a while and didn't have anything else to read. What now? Okay, well, you have proven that you goblins are not dumb, think. But that's really just a rhetorical question. Yeah, this was showing off a little bit. So, we have a fight now, yes? All the Glockins are playing excitedly Glockins field music. Might be a really tough fight. Is there a peaceful solution to this? Peaceful solution for you in my home? Oh, I'm invading. I suppose you want to leave if that I just... You want you just leave that let. Yes? Okay, bye. Wait, what, really? No. So, we have a fight now? Yes. Dante thought you could use some assistance. Immune to bleed, so... He's gonna do a lot. Goblins can't be hypnotized. I'll add healing to the soundtrack. And... It's got 44 HP. Get an AP up. And then... increase my Moxie with Jazz Hands. And then hit him for 15 and reduces Moxie by 2. Gosh, this is a really hard fight. 5. I'm gonna hit him for 5, and then hit him for 15. Decreases potency. Alright, it's fine. We're good. Let's hit him for 5. Orchestra Strike is so good. Tart leveled up again. You won. Gunther has filled his last clock on this place. He slinks off to find some other venue to terrorize with his flicking. Excellent. Loot the register. 200 meat! Thanks, Gideon, and whoever and wherever you are. Upright Glockenspiel. This would look good in your room. Disposable ratchet. Clunk of lead. Increase the damage of a weapon by 1. Ooh. Increase all allies stats by 3. Reduce it. Ooh. Foot gloves. Game, you can't just give me foot gloves. I love that. I love the perks. That's gonna generate 25 XP. Maybe we should just get the basic skills just to have higher stats. Let's drag it back home. You had one Glockenspiel, play it. Because I'm walking my hands, it sounds like clapping. Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk to Charles about the grave thing. That's something you might find handy. I found the time to check out this door behind me. Turns out there's an old bricked up passageway back there. It leads right to the purple door. That's pretty convenient. Thanks, Charles. Hey, don't mention it. Leave without mentioning it. Start your name at the visitor's book in St. Polycarp's. Oh, sure, I do a little whittling to pass the time now and again. Sometimes I go to Polycarp's to look at their gargoyles. Here, have one. Ooh, a gargoyle charm. Spooky armor. Thanks, bud. Oh, neat. Thanks. Oh, that's nice. Wait a minute. McLaughlin has changed his ways. Yeah, buddy. Two girls who made the diner black in Poughkeepsie. Hey, how was your road trip? Oh, hi. It was the cat's pajamas. Her OAO was an old tizzy that would moosh his eggs crate, though. That old hay burner needed the constitutional of my heavy quit would have been... If my heavy would quit being such a dewdropper, I wouldn't have had a guinea to drag a hoof with a nip tip. Tip, dup, dip, 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 huh? Yep. Don't bother, he's bouncing. What's up, boss? Guy loves hitting the spoons together. Hi, Dan. Buy him a drink. Still true says since the lake is just as the valley abandoned. Okay. So there's something in Crystal Green Lake, I assume. Let's go to Mrs. Brewster's. Oh, fish. Well, are you evil invaders or natives that were just displaced for urban development? Evil? Okay, thanks. Just as long as we're on the same page. Cola war grenade. It's just like... Ugh. I don't know why we have a tentacle now. These guys are pretty easy, so just do that. Might say you reduce these chumps to chum, but despite that being a pretty good fish punt, it would also imply the existence of much larger fishmen who would be attracted to the bait. I don't think you want that. Another throwing spear and more chum. Probably check out the tentacle house in this case. Oh, one hobo no. Nice lady, but she only likes salesmen. Well, not super useful to a non-hobo, but I guess you got some translation practice. Home from traveling salesman. Door isn't locked inside. As you enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo. Perhaps a kerfuffle. Stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men, and all talking to each other. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this, with all you acting like panicked school children. Miss Bluester, you got to call the cops. Ha! What this town calls police, I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle. Let alone a serious crime, and I wouldn't have these hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's murder. Someone has to do something. What you can do is all go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. The men file up the stairs, abashed but still fidgeting nervously. Talk to the woman. Excuse me? Sorry, I don't have any vacancies. Oh well, I suppose I do, but I can't have the room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said something about murder. Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night, and nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. Offer to help. Maybe I can help. My name's Skylar Hellhunt Heavensen. Kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like a Belgian fellow. Oh, in the mystery novels. What? Yeah, sure. Well, that's marvelous. If you could solve this mystery, I can pay you quite reasonably. Alright, it's a deal. Thank goodness. What could you tell me about the victim? He was a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What do you sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently I haven't the foggiest. How did he die? I'm not too sure. The body's missing. Look, you better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in C3. I locked the door so no one would mess around in there. The body's missing? Ooh, shadow rope. Lasso and confound an enemy. Cool. Odd flowers, there's nothing. Bathroom door is locked. Some roosters along the kitchen. Which one was it? It was 3C. Take the shoes. Extra high heels. Make your steps higher. Okay, I kind of love this. You unlock the door and put the key in the secret pocket you use for things that you won't ever need to be referred to again. 3C and discover. Holy crap, a massive pool of blood on the floor. Like Miss Brewster said, there's no body in sight. Fish in the blood. Nothing must be shallower than it looks. Is there even this much blood inside a person? Nothing interesting about the bed except that it's next to a massive pool of blood. Windows locked. Ordinary washman, no clues. There is also a mirror. Fish. Handful of clean water. Check yourself for clues. No. Wardrobe is locked. Rug looks pretty ordinary. Check underneath it. Roll. What? There's a crazy cult diagram underneath it. Lines and glyphs appear to have been burned to the floor, and you can see little blobs of melted candle wax points. Kind of ritual killing. Right, like a regular murder wasn't good enough. Creepy old ritual circle. A cult ritual circle. There's little blobs of candle wax around it and everything. Right. Yep. Let's go downstairs. I've had a look in room 3C. I found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Yes, I found an occult ritual circle. What? Oh my goodness, you think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way. Yes, ma'am. Always felt the lodger's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one. Are any of your lodgers involved in the cult, do you know? I do recall one of them specializing in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Okay. 2C. No response. Try the knob, the door's locked. Don't know if there's a murder. I'm investigating the murder. God, thank God someone else. Do you know about the other salesman? Know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I give him a wide berth. All I know about him is he doesn't live in the room. He doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman. Neither of them are the victim. Doesn't live below the sunglasses salesman. Is there not opening door with the killer? Investigating the murder. Do you have any occult stuff? He isn't above me, but he doesn't live at the same end of the hall. Oh, the victim. Okay. I know you. Yeah, selling pants. Yeah, want to buy some pants. I'm investigating the murder. Other salesman. Not really. Just a guy who sells. Just the guy who sells those little Derringer pistols. Who's complaining about the guy who lives right above him, trinkets and baubles guy, because he makes a racket selling stuff on the floor. Nate, that probably doesn't help much. Okay, so. Asking how well do you know? I don't know. The guy who sells brushes. Who's neighbors with the guy who sells pants. Okay. Pretty much keeping himself. All I know is the other one who sells jokes and gabs isn't the one who lives. Okay. Okay. Investigating the murder. Oh no. Yeah, I was hoping. Okay. Sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor. That sells pants. Him. Tell you about him is he isn't the guy right below me. Sorry. Sells jokes isn't the one who lives next to the one who sells brushes. That brushes lives next to pants. So your pants must be brushes. Cult doesn't live above me and doesn't live at the same end of the hall. So then we need to see. Cult doesn't live in the room below. Oh, and they're both alive. Who lives in 2C? They didn't answer. 2C's my. I would kill one of my own lodgers. Okay. Well, I figure out who the cultist is. If we confront him, we'll either confess. Yes, let me double check this. Do I have sells occult goods? Okay, so your pants Rangers lives under the guy who sells your pants. You must be brushes. This is Brewster. Room 2D. It must be 2D, right? Because pants, brushes. Unless it was. Brush lives next to pants. Victim room. Jokes isn't the one who lives above brushes. Jokes doesn't live above brushes. Your sunglasses. A jokes and gags who lives on the far right. Yeah. So jokes. Who lives a jokes and gags seller who lives on this floor. It's not below. Gosh. Okay. Derringers lives underneath the guy who's. Derringers. Okay, I think it's 2D. Figured out who the cultist is. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Together, everyone together. Okay. Up to 3 seat. As well as you're all wondering why I called you here. Soon tell you who did the murder. Right. 2D. No, I don't sell to ringers. I'm the one who sells cult stuff, and I didn't kill anyone. That isn't even one of my circles. Ow. Well, nuts. Wardrobe flies open, the salesman jumps out. Ha! Fooled you all pretty good! What the? Who are, I'm the victim. I sell jokes and how do you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Isn't it a scream? Oh, gosh. Give you something. Foot rings makes you more likely to encounter traveling salesman. Right. Okay. Got it. Well, that was a colossal waste of time. But we've done a number of side quests. Let's do the Tentacle House, actually. And I think that might be the last. Oh. Fear for your safety in this foul city. Here are these spare changes of one of my just one today. Toward convenient solution. The ringers. How much? Oh, the ringer. Moxie plus 2. Sure. This is either someone's pet Kraken escaped or someone's opened a portal to the Waggle dimension. Enter. Really? Don't judge me. Seems like this house used to be quite nice. Tall ceilings, nice wallpaper, fancy molding everywhere. Now, however, the walls, paper's peeling, the plaster's crumbling, there's tentacles poking out of everywhere. It's a real fixer-upper. Hey, anyone call for a tentacle exterminator? I don't think anyone called for a tentacle exterminator, but if you do want to do some pro bono extermination, I don't think anyone's going to stop you, except maybe the tentacles. Flush the toilet. Oh, a conductive ring. Orchestra strike also increases. Oh, that's good. But making orchestra strike increase my moxie and stuff. Do I have enough to increase orchestra strike? Oh, that's 100. Do you have enough for that? I haven't really used that yet. Is there anything I can get for 50? I should get this to get increased physical armor. Bathtub was filled with fluid you'd rather not consider. Consider it fished. Blue glob of wet hair. Ugh. Hate that. Oh, swell. Massive colony of roaches. Ugh. Stove is remarkably clean on the outside. Check the inside. Yeah, the filth is on the inside. Makes sense. Tentacles must have been in the mood for a snack. Give them an attack instead. They're not immune to bleed, but... Deal 5 damage to kill you, which increases my stats, and 13 damage to kill you. Yeah, we're so much stronger now. Tentacle student, Hatman, awesome. One drawer left intact. Do you want to try fishing here? Let's get fishing. Fish in a sack. Continue fishing. Tentacle seed. The company that sells these things have never done a satisfactory job of explaining why. Grow a tentacle to aid you in combat item. Oh. So like that one combat where we just got a random tentacle with us. Looks like you caught everything. Check this in. Use in a paperclip. Refrigerator almost certainly contains horrors beyond your reckoning. Give me them then. Oh, just leftovers. Okay. Okay. It's way out. Interrupt the tentacles. 4 damage. That one. I'll use Orchestra Strike to do that. Kill what? Nothing. Sweet. Wetly slap me. Thanks, Turt. Oh, Turt's healing me now. And oh, Turt gives me AP. Gives you AP when you. Oh, that's real good. Awesome. I love being a jazz agent. I love this class a lot. This is fun. Door's locked. How dare. Upstairs. More tentacles. Surprisingly clean wardrobe. Empty for a single coat hanger. You're not sure why anyone would want to wear a coat made of wire, but what a wire coat hanger. Second story is infested with tentacles. Fight them. Ooh. Okay, so that's a healer. Now. Thank you. Strike with that to increase my stats. And I'll get rid of the buffer. Because they don't deal much damage. Okay, Obi, you can kill that. Obi really needs some new skills. I'll just kill it. Sidequesting. Tentacle skin happened. They don't. Ooh. Just I know I typically consider myself a lover, not a fighter, but I must admit I'm getting pretty good handle on this. Oh yeah? Obi cracks his knuckles. Ain't gonna give up the oboe, but I sure don't mind playing a little chin music. What? You know, when you sock someone in the jaw, chin music is slang. Oh, muscle increases. Awesome. Can't even begin to guess what kind of furniture this was. Sure I can. Okay then, Smarty fans, what do you think it was? I think it was a room divider. Guess again. A table? A writing desk. A wardrobe. A tea cart. A Windsor chair. Beanbag chair. A hassock. I think it was a credenza. How about a tansu? Was it a throne? A footstool? A shoji screen. Patio chair. Folding screen. Sideboard. A secretary. A hutch. Chest of drawers. Captain's chair. Credenza. Card table. Ladderback chair. Armchair. Nope. Told you couldn't guess. Yep. Ooh, a jewelry case and tentacle house key. Come in handy if you need to move some jewelry from place to place and you don't want to. Oh. Okay. Open. Ooh! Dump out the jewelry box contents, which are so exciting that you forgot to keep the box itself. A amethyst choker. Ooh. A ring that makes sacks of violence deal 2 additional Oh, so it's either sacks of violence or... I like that, but I do think this is better. Especially, my XP level. 50. Because I think legitimately over time this is going to be better. Door's barred from the other side. If the bar is anything like the rest of this house, though, it won't take much to break it down. A little harder than expected. Going in. Anything left? Sure. Mirror. Tear creates surprise, avoided damage. Smile. Frown. Scowl. Worry. Cringe. Freak out. Close your eyes. Go back to normal. Leave. Check the drawers. Ooh! A creepy locket. Accessory get that gives spooky. Inscription reads Melinda, my love. But the picture is just a crude drawing of a single eye. Ooh. Old wallet. His bed must have fallen victim to extremely hungry bedbug bugs. Alright. I think I've rid all the... Oh wait, this door was locked, wasn't it? Down to the basement. It's dark down here. It's always way too dark for you to get any further. Yes, you have a flashlight, but you and I both know that flashlights are only good for making dark places visible, not for making them any less scary. Fuse box. Insert a fuse. Yay! Shelf of long-expired cleaning products. The dirtiest broom you've ever seen. The world's dirtiest broom. Just in case I want to use that for a thumbnail. Holiday, what is that thing? Fight it. Is that a rat swarmed with rat tentacle thing? Obi, you just start working on getting those guys down. 6 violence. 6 physical. Tends to slap me. Ow. Ow. I'm gonna die. Good. I'm gonna add flute to heal. I'm also gonna heal myself. 2 HP. Just kill these guys so Obi doesn't die. Oh, it heals when it kills stuff. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that's lifesteal. Obi, kill that. I probably should have actually had Obi attack the 1 physical. Got really high physical resistance. I'll hypnotize it to reduce its stats. Cause it to use a fairy knife to bleed it. It's a 6 physical armor. That's so much armor. I'm gonna put 2 more bleed on it. A 7 bleed. I'll buff my own Moxie. Yeah, and 7 bleeding. Awesome. You had to use some items, but whatever. Tentacle... Well, you won. Those tentacles have wiggled their last waggle, and the giant mutant rat probably in a better place now. 49 meat. Oh, here's the problem. There's a hole in this bag of tentacle seeds. Some of them must have fallen in the old dirt floor and sprouted. Clean them up. 11 tentacle seeds. Let's fish in this weird machine. Mildwed jeans. Ooh! 1 physical, 3 max HP. I think that's what my current stuff is doing. Without anything. Now if we rivet it, it's 2 physical. Washing machines needs to be washed and repaired and then completely replaced. A shadow rift, step through. Oh! Piece of eye, take it back. Piece of eye, take it back. Piece of eye, take it back. I am incomplete. I must complete eye. What the heck? Pants? throbbing ring of... You should ask Jessica a negative energy around a pair of dark shorts. Should ask Jessica about it. Okay. It's now a regular house. I'm gonna go back and ask Jessica about that. Collect a sample. Some ooze. Awesome. Because I want to, Jessica? I found a weird hole in space. Short sack of pocket thing. Yeah, I did. There's a hot dog inside. Did you eat it? I suggest you don't do that again. Ooh! Seal them! Be able to seal... Oh, actually touching them with your hands. Oh, cool. Thanks. I got attacked by some kind of weird shadow monster. Anything I can do about them? Banish the shadow wandering creatures. Okay. No compasses used to be different. Like north used to be called west or something. Alright, I kind of remember hearing about that. It was only 3. Oh, find Murray. It's new. We only. Okay. Oh, I might need the shadow closing things now. Let's fight. No. Oh gosh. Good job, Turk. Yeah, having the sacks do that. Not much damage is so good. Smoke. Awesome. Back into the house. Let's go through the rift and see if we can deal with this thing now. Ooh. Close it. Great effort, you managed to drag one inside of the rift to the other with the pliers and wrench the thing closed. Or pity it close, I guess. Or ply it close, I guess. Alright. Step away. I didn't get the shorts. Which is way unfortunate. I thought I was gonna get the shorts, but whatever. Alright, well, in that case, I think that's where we're gonna end off. Because I think we're done with the side quests in this area, unless my to-do list says otherwise. The mob wants, yeah. So, next time, I think we tackle all of the stuff in Crystal Dream Lake. And maybe, depending on how long that takes, we will advance the story and go to the next area. But yeah, I thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.